Hi, we had some questions about body condition scores and Pez and Blue's care. So first, what is a body condition score and what score were Pez and Blue when they came in?
So the body condition score is a scale that was developed by Dr. I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, Hanke, I believe it is. And it ranges from 1 to 9, 1 being the most emaciated, 9 being morbidly obese. Both Pez and Blue were body condition scores of 1 when they arrived. That is why they both had to go on very careful refeeding plans. Once they are that body condition score, their digestive system has started to shut down, and you actually have to introduce food to them again very slowly so that they can regrow all of that healthy bacteria and the microbes and everything in their digestive system that helps them process. Because once their digestive system shuts down, if you give them too much food, it will actually overwhelm their system and it can cause organ failure. This is why when we have horses that come in the condition that Pez and Blue did, you need to be very careful to read the feed chart. If it says 1 cup of food, it means a literal measuring cup. And if you give them a scoop of food instead of just a cup of food, it can actually have some pretty dire consequences.
We had another question related to Pez and Blue as to why some horses make it through emaciation and refeeding and others don't.
This is not an easy question to answer because there is no real good answer to it. There's no way to predict which horses are going to make it and which aren't. One thing we have found is that if we have an emaciated horse come in who has a lot of arthritis, they usually don't make it because they'll end up going down and they won't be able to get back up because of the arthritis. Beyond that, as long as we stick with the feeding protocol, it seems to largely kind of be up to the horse, and if they kind of have that fighting spirit and are able to pull through. And some horses, there's just been too much damage to their internal organs. We had one horse from the Peaceable Farm case who was a body condition score of 1. She started rehabilitating very well, and then about a month after we had gotten her, she started to crash, and we called the vet out and ended up, she was in organ failure. But we were fairly confident that it wasn't anything that we had done because we had been following the refeeding protocol, very, very carefully with her. What we discovered later was that that was the second time that that horse had been starved to a body condition score of 1, and there was so much organ damage that her body just was not able to recoup. When they are a body condition score of 1, their body will start cannibalizing muscle for energy, and the heart is a muscle, so they will often end up with heart damage. We almost always see heart murmurs when horses come in the condition that Pez and Blue did. Most horses will end up actually working out of that heart murmur as they get healthier and their heart gets healthier. But once again, sometimes they don't.